K2PIC, are you copying now, Brian? 123, K2PIC.
Yeah, I hear you there, John. And I heard Jim in there, too. John, go ahead.
Okay, this is the brick. Very preliminary stages, but I got it going anyway. How's the radio sound here?
Yeah, pretty good. I think you need to probably put a little downward expander on it. I hear something in the background, but sounds pretty good, John. And Jim, N2MDX, good morning there, brother.
This is a good morning, boys. Sunshine in the east window in Ohio. I just finished mowing the lawn. First time, and boy, it needed it too. So glad to have that done. I just walked in here, sat down, heard you, and I wanted to say good morning to my good friend Robert down there, W4 Good Virginia Ham. Good morning, Robert, N2MDX.
Yeah, good morning to you, N2MDX. Good morning to you there, Jim. I guess that's your name up there in Ohio. You got a better signal than Brian does. I mean, Brian said I was a little light on because that's probably van conditions. I'm just running my kid two, and I have two stations at two names, and you are 5'9" at the QTH at my dad's. I come here. Fed homebrew antenna here in Banco, Virginia, and the name of the town is called Banco, and Woodward Hollow and Weaver Hollow. They're over.
Okay on the hollers, very good. Well, Robert, you've always got a good signal into Ohio, so always enjoy hearing you, and glad you're doing good there. So that's all I have. I just wanted to step in there and say good morning to everybody, and that's about all I have. Back to you, Brian, N2MDX.
Yeah, before you go there, Jim, how is the weather up there in Ohio? And I've been busy working. I worked last Monday in the rain, helped my cousin split firewood, and we worked in the rain on Monday and cut wood on Sunday, and then went to Wood Grill and eat before we split wood. We knocked that one pile of wood out and knocked the other pile out on Monday there, over.
Okay, well, that's a good deal on that. Well, we've had a lot of rain here, too. This is the first day that it hasn't rained in probably 2 weeks. So we're happy to have that stopped. And I just finished mowing the lawn. That's how nice it is out. It's 53 now. It'll be mid-60s by today and going up to 70 tomorrow. So we're finally getting a break here, Robert.
Oh, man,
good
we're going up to near 80 here tomorrow. It's supposed to be near 80 degrees here tomorrow in Virginia. Then Tuesday, I got a mulch job to do, Jim. Got a mulch job to do Tuesday. I was supposed to have done it Friday and couldn't do it for the rain. So I got to do it on Tuesday, put down 20 bags of mulch again. The other day, I put 41 down last week. So I got to put 20 down again for my dad's sister. She can't lift them, and I got to do the lifting for her and then pour them out for her. But she pays me $20 to do that now. That Monday, I busted firewood. I made $100. Made $100.
As a spiritual divine.
Then Tuesday.
Really tonight for today. So Raspberry Pi gives you your display. Then you just plug your monitor into the HDMI.
Yeah, you plug the monitor and it's got a couple of USBs in the back, keyboard and mouse. So you've got a display and you can run it completely standalone. I'll tell you, the little Pi software obviously doesn't have everything Fetus does, but the receive is really good on it. And, it certainly works. It's a great radio just standalone.
How about that? Isn't that something? Well, listen, now, the USB ports on that thing, because I operate like I do today. I'm using the Logitech headset with the USB dongle for the 2.4 gig wireless to the...
So, there we go. Audio. Oh, nice. If you're looking on the screen here, like I am, meter packs that I have built for Thetis. I opened up a little larger so you could see, which is pretty cool. Dark mode. Let me see something else here. These I didn't switch out yet. Very cool. When I transmit here on the bars, on the Theta skin bars, on the non-meter, see how it changes? Hello. It's pretty cool. So that's on the map packs.
Dogs, I'll be back. This is W2VOA, Western New York.
All right, WV2OA, you take care there, Brian. I'll be listening to see if they make it back. K4 Golf Victor Hotel, K4 GVHB listening.
The normalcy is contrived.
Victor India, listening 5 up. Uniform Tango 7, Italy Foxtrot, 5-9. Roger 73, Victor Papa 2, Victor India, listening 5 up. Delta Mike 1, Kilo Mike 5-9.
In Greenville, Maryland.
QCQ, Kilo 4 Foxtrot, yours in. K0 BBB. Whoops. Let me get that out there. It jumped ship on me. Okay. BBB 59 Coweta.
69 Minnesota, Mike November.
Thank you. WW4LL. Georgia QSO Party, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima. Georgia QSO Party, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima. November 7, Mike 59 Coweta. Go X-ray, thanks, WW4LL.
Whiskey 5, Lima.
Kilo Quebec 6, November Tango 59 Coweta. VA, thanks. The other station?
Whiskey 5, Lima.
WW5L 59 Coweta.
59 Lima.
Thank you, WW4LL. Whiskey 4, Lima Lima, Georgia QSO Party. Georgia QSO Party, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima. Okay, K3 PRP 59 Coweta. Thank you, WW4LL. Georgia QSO Party, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima. GQP, WW4LL.
GQP, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima. GQP, Whiskey 4, Lima Lima.
Just died.
I'm dead. I said, dude.
What's going on over there in Texas?
Not doing too much other than that, but it's gorgeous over here, Randy.
Yeah, we got about the same here. It's about 70, I think, 65, 70 degrees, and sun's out. We were just outside there playing with the antenna a little bit, but got to go down and work on the boat. See if we can't figure out why she won't turn over. We ain't getting no electricity up to the head unit for some reason.
Good luck with that. My wife is on a pontoon.
Yeah, we're getting the same. We bought, that's what we got, as a 24-footer, I think, with a 90 horse on it. I don't know. It's been really, really good. We've done a few things to it, but this one's a little more. This one, first time it won't do anything, so we got to figure that out. But I think it's time to let it be somebody else's problem once we get it going. We don't use it enough to keep it, really. We making it over there all right this morning? No, you're probably picking up the TV out in the other room.
Where'd everybody go?
Yeah, looks like they left.
Sitting here, I thought the band died.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what happened to this band? It's just like horrible. Good morning, Richie. N2MDX. Good morning, everybody. Or should I say good afternoon? Almost there.
Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, the card never made it to the house, so it must have got lost in the mail, Richie.
I got something from the post office. Something about security things. I got a big vanilla envelope, but it has nothing to do with the card, I don't think. Kind of weird. What do they think? I'm sending microchips or something? Spy stuff? The United States Postal Inspection Service sent me a letter with a case number, blah, blah, blah. I have no idea what... This is the United States Postal Inspection Services committed to protecting the nation's mail system from criminal misuse pursuant law. I have no idea. I got to go to the post office. But I'm going to tell them to check their box. Because I made a mortgage payment a while back, and they never got it. And it went in, but it felt weird when it went in. Maybe it's getting stuck in the top of the box. I don't know. But I thought I heard it fall down, like it went into the bin. You know, they keep that bin in there. So I have no clue. But I was anticipating you were going to get it that Saturday.
Yeah, me too. All right, we'll figure it out. No big deal. But we're live here on YouTube, and you could say hello to everybody on the N2MDX channel. And running some new Adidas skins and packs. Put up another video on the Pi Mini. That's pretty much it. So that's what's going on over here. And yeah, the band sounds very quiet. It's nice.
C-Player. 6 point something right now, I think. .8. So can you imagine that they think we're spies, Mike? If that's the case, sending microchips through the mail?
Yeah, was this communist country now?
I don't know. That's the second time that happened using that box.
All right. Well, I don't know. Strange though. Very strange. You sounded good though. What are you running?
Running the Pi HPSDR and let's see, in that little cube PC, and just the Focusrite Solo with the SM58. Go figure, right? All the better stuff supposedly I have, and I'm using this. Very basic, right?
Yeah, I mean, don't matter. You're just trying to get everything. Trying to use everything. I get it. So, I'm looking at these map meters, man. Oh God, they're sick. It looks great. I got it live right now. They're just phenomenal.
Well, I'm going to get to that. And I'll can you download them now in Adidas, or is that set up yet?
Yeah, no. Every time I upload it, he says I got to change this. So I just kind of I gave up a little bit. It's just too much. It's just, every time I fix it, it's something else. I just feel like I'm just chasing my tail at this point. So, but they're on my GitHub if you want to put them in. They're very easy. It's just drag and drop, whatever media packs you download, you drag them into the folder that you want the meters to work with skin.
Okay, yeah, no, that's easy enough. You just have the skin already selected when you. Oh no! I have to put them in the skin folder. No problem. I'll do that later when I go on the. I'll put the Adidas PC on later, and I'll try a few of them, see what I do.
Yeah. See, those servers, it's got to be perfect. Otherwise, supposedly, it'll mess up everything else. So, and the scripts, I keep changing them. And I mean, there's so much in there already in the script that he wants me to edit. But I guess they have to be really perfect. And I find myself spending a lot of time on it, and I have other things going on. So it's hard to focus on that at the moment. So. It is what it is, One day I guess we'll get it.
One at a time, Mike. One at a time. You don't have to do a whole package in, one day. That takes up the whole day. It's at your leisure. I'll put the. Maybe I'll go over there now. I'll switch now, and then I could try a couple. I'll give you a snapshot of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. I wanted to mess around with that, but whenever it comes in the mail, it comes in the mail, and we'll definitely mess around with it for sure. Is there more applications on there in the drop-down menus on that on that image?
Okay, I think we doubled a little bit. I said I got the brick 2 Monday. I have no incentive to even hook it up.
Oh, you did get it. Okay. All right. So did you at least look at it, open it up or anything?
Opened up the box. I looked at it, and it's everything just like they show you. But I didn't open up the inside. It's the 2 transistors. They made it all on one board. They cut the hole out, like in the amplifier. They have the holes cut out for the transistor to mount to the heat sink. Well, same thing with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious what you think about the craftsmanship when you look inside that thing.
Well, that's why I bought it. He has a couple of pictures. I'll look at it again. And it looked like it was made well. It looked better than the one that had the 2 transistors on a separate amplifier board. He eliminated all that and did it, like set it up more or less like the Hermes Light 2. And put those transistors, redid the board. I guess they have a larger driver for those transistors. They're probably using the 5-watt system, the Hermes system, and just piggybacked it because there's a couple transformers, so it steps it up. But very nice, very nice. That's why I bought it. And what you're paying for, I guess it was $631 delivered. It was $499 and $60 for FedEx. It was FedEx shipping from Germany. So that was $560, and then through the exchange, because you have to convert the euro to U.S. dollars. Well, the U.S. dollar is 0.88 cents to every German dollar, I guess, or 80 cents or 88, I forget what it was. So it came out to $631. So the offset was another $70.
Okay, well, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so give me, when you look inside that thing, tell me what you think. I mean, you see pictures and everything, but it's good to see it, in front of you. So when you open up the box, let me know. When you open up the brick inside the unit, and let me know about that. N2MDX.
Well, I could do that now. I'll go get it and I'll open it up. I'll take pictures, send it. You can post it too. But that's why I bought it. It is. You get the extra power. So that's exactly what you wanted. The 10E, I have no faith in that coming, anytime soon. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And but that's what was that? 800, $799 or $899? I forget what it was. $799, $899. I'm not sure. $850. I wonder if there's gonna be a tariff on that too, but I don't know. Maybe not, because they're listed in America now. So hopefully it is what it is. It's you're getting this. It's practically identical, except for the PA board and the filter board's going to be a little different. It's probably worth every penny of it. I would say not that you're going to see any difference. I don't think. Even though there's going to be more relays and. I don't think there's going to be a performance difference in the pure signal or anything. And that's the other thing I wanted to compare. My main thing was comparing how much better the pure signal is in the Brick 2 over the Hermes Light 2. And I know there's going to be no difference in receive. There's going to be no difference in a lot of things, but I want to see if the pure signal, if there's any benefit to it, other than having an audio board and extra power. But it does look like a very nice unit.
Yeah, very good. All right, I don't want to leave anybody out in case somebody wants to jump in as well. N2MDX. But yeah, let me know what that thing looks like inside. Hello, chat. Well, I got about 5 weeks, I believe, left. This Monday would be 5 weeks because it said 8 weeks. It was $7.95 was the price for a non-10E Richie. So this Monday will be 5 weeks. We'll let you know if we get any emails on, processing.
Missed that. I was in the other room.
No, I was saying that it was $7.95 minus any tariffs at this point, so we don't know what's going on with that, right? And the time frame was 8 weeks, so I'm down to 5 weeks this Monday.
Oh, they're going to call you before me. I think you got on the list before me. I got on after because for some reason when I tried, it wasn't going through.
If you tried it with PayPal, yeah, there was an issue.
Yeah, it wouldn't go through, but it went through this time, so not a problem.
You know what I like about it? It's like the Hermes. You could take it out portable, camping, POTA, or in the shack. So it's like, you don't have to drag a giant G2 around. You know what I'm trying to say? But you have other stuff. You have the brick there. You have a Hermes. I'm sure you have a lot of portable stuff. But I like when I go out camping or if I'm doing any kind of, portable work, I like to bring a few radios out and just, change it up. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm going to take off the cover. I'm taking the screws out now. But for $600, Mike, I got to tell you, this is you get more power, so you don't have to worry about just the 5 watts. And I don't know exactly how much more power, but they say 15. Brian says it does 20. He originally stated 20, but he wants you to run it at 15. So I'll know in a little while. Maybe I'll hook it up. I was waiting for the DB9. I got the wrong DB9. I got the males instead of the female for the back connector because you need that for the transmit for the relay for the external lamp. However, I don't think I need. I could run it with the 20, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you probably got the 20 watts coming out of the brick, right? Which would probably run the mercury without the pad being removed. That would be great. The only problem is then you got no headroom, and you're looking into the IMD area. So 15 is probably where it sits nice, comfortable, clean without going over. And you said $600. So it's a little high, I think, but all right, so we're on the YouTube channel here, and Richie's about to open up the brick, the new, what is this, version 2, Richie?
Yeah, brick 2. They incorporated the amplifier, or they made it all one board. It's identical to the Hermes board, believe it or not. The 10E board, the Hermes portion, it's identical.
All right. So Richie's popping off the cover off this thing, and he's going to look at the craftsmanship and see how nice it is. And he's going to give us a live report here on the Brick 2 on the N2MDX channel. This is good. All right. Yeah, let me know. We're got a couple of viewers here, and I'm sure they want to know.
Good morning, KC2Z. You're the engineer now?
He's a bioengineer.
I know, he's the big engineer nowadays. How are you doing today, Kevin1B?
Doing good, my friend. Just relaxing here on a nice, crappy Sunday, actually. The weather's terrible out there, so it's been like that all week. But hopefully summer comes soon. How you doing?
I know, man. I was down in Montreal for a couple of days. I thought it would have been a little warmer, man, but the cold is not going no place at all there, though.
Yeah. So Richie's got the new Brick 2, and he's over there with a screwdriver, the golden screwdriver. He's taking out the screws, and he's going to give it a once-over and give us a report on this right now.
That's why you call him the engineer. So somebody built it, so we're going to get an evaluation on it. So that would tell me if I should go get one there, though.
Yeah, you should buy 2 of them.
I know. I need one for Montserrat, for Victor, Peter, to Mike in there. One of these days. I got the homies right over here too, so one of these days I'll see what happens. Kevin1B.
Yeah, how many screws they put in that thing, Richie?
Oh, Mike, no, it's open. I'm taking pictures. I'm going to send you pictures. It's well built. They got toroids in the, has a high pass and a low pass. 7 low pass filters, 1 high pass filter. It has a couple of transformer toroids for, I guess, one for the HF, one for 6 meters. They got a nice wound transformer. I took a nice picture of the transistors so you could see. And last picture. And I'm going to be sending them to you right now.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Yeah, we'll post them up. Very good. All right, this is exciting.
It's all pictures of the inside. I'll send you pictures of the outside in the next email.
All right. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it.
Good morning, engineer.
Good morning, Isaac. Let me just send this to Mike real quick. He's got a bunch of people waiting.
Frequency in use.
Every day, all day, for the next 20 years.
Doesn't sound like it.
That's okay. We had to go take a bite of a nice grilled cheese. You hungry?
Mike, they're on their way.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, we're going to check the email. Yeah. See, told you the frequency's in use.
Richie's gonna build one soon.
I think he started building one.
I'm gonna send in my deposit. There you go.
Yeah, that's what you told me. I was waiting in the mail there. I was like, where is it? Where is it?
Oh man, to build my arm. I didn't know that you were serious, man.
Come on, man. Send me money.
Yeah, man. I have to send. What's the down payment, man?
Send me like like 10 grand. That should cover it.
All right, no problem. Give me one B.
If you're serious, then you drop me an email. We'll talk about it. No problem.
Yeah, cheers, man. I need something to take down to Munshot when I go back down there again. I need a backup down in Munshot. Yeah, no problem. Give me one B.
Very good. N2MDX. Oh, here they come. All right, let's put this in a folder. Folder. Okay. All right, I got the pictures, Richie. I'm gonna open them up here. Okay, let's see what these things look like.
I just did front and back pictures too. I'm sending another batch.
All right, cool.
Yeah, same board as the 10E. The Hermes, pretty much identical, but they incorporated the amp. Instead of having like a 5-watt on board, they made it a 20-watt, 15-watt, whatever.
Yeah, it's the same exact chip too.
That's what I'm saying.
But I see something strange here. Do you see by those transistors, by those Mitsubishi transistors, there's like a wire braid near the screws. Did you see that?
Yeah, that he's making sure that the ground is connecting both of the transistors, and he soldered it to the chassis as well. He's just ensuring that there's a true ground, because maybe the heat sink that it's on isn't making good enough contact.
Yeah, I think I would have, instead of using bare wire like that, I would have used you could use a braid like that, but a soldered braid where it's all full solder, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but all right.
Well, that's what we're assuming. But we don't know if it's for parasitics, if it helps with IMD. We have no idea. But I'm just looking at it saying he's just trying to make a better chassis ground.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Well, what I'm saying is you wouldn't see a non doing that. But I don't know. I guess I'm a little that one right there. Yeah.
Oh, that don't bother me. Something like that, the way he made everything compact and to fit and work. I think those are the bias. See the little Phillips screwdriver trimmers? I think that's to set the bias, right? Silver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's exactly what that is. Just worried about like one of those little strands happens to like flip over or something or touch something. I don't know. I could have went a different way on that, but the rest of the board looks good.
I'll be sending you 12 more. 12 more on the way. Show you a different angle of the pictures. Maybe a better picture of that breed too.
Oh yeah, I could zoom right into it, so I could definitely see it. N2MDX.
Mike, I don't know what the reason is, but for what I could always go in and heat it with more solder, but I don't know. So I gotta try it, see how it works. Maybe a reason for it. Like I said, maybe they need that for whatever. To me, I just think it's a ground. It could be for parasitic. I don't know.
Is that a speaker built on the back?
Yeah, you got the second batch. Yeah, there's a speaker in there. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't understand why he use lock nuts to hold it on. He's got some wire thing.
That's exactly what I see. He put a wire through there to hold it to the plate.
Yeah. See, little things like that drive me nuts because I have like OCD, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. So those are the two things that jump out for me that I would have did differently, is those two pieces. But yeah, that braid thing is bothering me. I don't know. I don't like that. But all right. Yeah, I mean, test it out. See how it works.
Yeah, I think it's for ground. I think it's just to make sure the collector, right? The collector, emitter, and the base. Probably the base, I forget. Yeah, probably the base to make sure it's grounded. Did a nice job on the filter board too. I mean, it's all incorporated in one. I don't have any problem.
Yeah, that part I like, and that's kind of what like Anand did on the 10. But yeah, maybe on the V3, his next version, he'll clean those two parts up, because I would address that, and that's it. It looks pretty good so far.
Because it holds the transistors up to the board. I gotta take the bottom cover off.
Yeah, we doubled a little bit. I was gonna say that once maybe he comes out with a version 3 and dresses up that one issue by the transistors there, and puts some actual screws on the back where the speaker thing is, and it should be fine.
Well, if the IMD is better than the Hermes Light 2, it's a sale for me. It doesn't matter. Let's see. There's not going to be no difference in the receive. There's no difference between a Hermes Light 2 and a G2. The receive is not, 14-bit, 16-bit, 12. It's not playing any role for me. And believe me, if it was that much better, I'm the type of person that I only use the best, and it just didn't make a difference. That's why I still use the Hermes Light 2. And, anybody could believe what they want to believe, like I said. But the guys who have the Hermes Light 2 and use it and have them set up right, and if they have a 7000 or whatever, they'll tell you the same. No difference.
Yeah, thank you for the pictures. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the other ones too. Thank you.
Apache makes a good product. I cannot take it away from them. And but it's the same Hermes board as the Apache. It gets dicey when they included the amplifier board on here, but I think that was pretty nice what they did. Because originally it was a separate board with wires and it connected to the top. I didn't like that. I didn't like all the bird's nest in there. And when they incorporated it on the one board like they did with the the Square? Like the Square, I think, is done nice. Believe it or not. But it's really a Hermes Light overdressed. If you want something that looks more like an Anand radio, get this Square. I don't think there's any performance difference. A watt here and there doesn't matter to me. IMD is everything. I want to see the IMD, and that means more.
One, 4, 5.
Yeah, did you look up those transistors, these Mitsubishis? I'm going to look them up. The RD15 HVF1. Let's see. Did you find out what they're rated for? Because I see. Yeah, let me see something.
16 watts a piece, right? RD16s, FFTH1 or something like that, FFH1, 16 watts each. I can't take the bottom cover off because the transistors are screwed into them, Mike, and I don't want to do that now. Unscrew the transistors before I even try it.
Yeah, they're rated for 15 watts. 15 watts, yep. That's why I guess he says don't go over that.
So you get a 100-watt duty cycle, I guess, right? % duty cycle. What did I say, 100 watts?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I guess at 15 watts. It's actually 60%. Let me see something.
Depends on the voltage you feed it to. If you feed it to full 15 volts versus 13.8, that makes a little bit of a difference. And so I'm putting the bottom screws back in right now. But I'll have to test it. and I'm waiting for those DB9 cables to come in. But I think it's nice, Mike, for the money. I mean, it's only about $200 more than a Hermes Light 2 with an I/O board, right? And for a 20-watt amplifier, let's say, well, a 50-watt amplifier that you really don't want to run more than 30 watts, the Micro PA50, which, because, you put it on minimum drive, you're already doing 20 watts, which is too much power for the Mercury. So with this being able to throttle down, 5 watts, 10 watts, whatever it is you need to drive the Mercury, not that you have to hit it with 20 watts, when 20 watts is going to give you full power, plus all the time. I think this is a pretty good package, right? For the you get the audio board, not that it means anything to me. He puts a power switch in there. He's got, for $200 more, I got to test the pure signal. So you're getting an amplifier and an audio board. The audio board for the Hermes Light 2 is going to cost you about $100, $100 anyway. So for $100 more, you're getting the 20-watt amplifier, 15-watt amplifier.
Okay. I'm looking for let's see, I see a cutout for in the front there or the back. Is that the back? That's the back for a fan, but I don't see a fan. Somebody was asking if there's a fan. I see a speaker, but I don't see a fan. There's no fan in there?
No fan. Fanless. Shouldn't need a fan in this.
15 watts. If you're on FT8, sure. I would I should have had a fan on the top cover.
The whole cover is the heatsink, Mike. The whole bottom cover, that's aluminum. That's a pretty big heatsink. The Hermes doesn't have a heatsink even with the 5 watts. And those are oversized too. That's a total rated, I think it's total rated 15 watts, and they're running them 5 to 7 watts. So, no fan on this. Don't need a fan.
I mean, I personally would put the fan. If I had one of them, I'd probably put one, just to keep it nice and cool. But, all right.
Well, where are you going to put the fan? It's mounted to the bottom cover, to the transistors, right? So you're going to blow air on the top, on the PC board?
On the top cover, like they have on the Apache, the 10. I mean, I guess the best way to do it is run that radio, see if it gets if it gets hotter than lukewarm. I would say, I don't know, Celsius wise. Run it on. I don't know. You don't do digital modes. I don't think you do, but I guess that's the only way to test it out. See if it gets hot. Like just constantly run it for like a good 30 minutes and see what happens.
Well, you would have to try it, and if you need a fan, I guess you could always put a fan on here, but I don't think so. On the G2, we have a fan on the top, all right? And you know why they put that fan there? You don't need a fan on the G2, or you don't need a fan on the 7000. The reason the fan is there is to cool off the FPGA. That fan blows directly down on the heatsink. The FPGA gets very hot. It gets like I think that thing can run up to 70, 80 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. That's why that fan is there. It blows right down on top. On the G2, it blows down on the FPGA and the Raspberry Pi, and you need that. You need to blow down on the CPU of the Raspberry Pi and the FPGA. So it's dual purpose on the G2. On the 7000, it's blowing down on the FPGA because they run very, very hot. But there is no fan blowing on the amplifier. The amplifier is just, they got a nice heat sink in the middle of the radio that divides the radio. And it's an aluminum plate. No fan.
All right, very good. I don't know if anybody else wants to get in here. N2MDX.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Sugar Plums. How are you?
What? What's going on with your audio? I don't know if it's me or what. It sounds like you're over deviating.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's like your audio is like through the roof.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a setting here or what. I don't know if it's on my end or yours.
Could be from my Wi-Fi. I'm online. I'm live right now, so it could be my cam.
Good thing you can make it here.
Hey, good morning, Rich. Good afternoon, Rich. No. It doesn't sound like that, Mike. It just sounds like you just got your mic gain a little loud. That's all.
I probably got too close to it. This should be better right here, Dave.
Yeah, say something. I'll record you. Let you hear it.
All right. N2MDX to N1DRS testing the audio. N2MDX to N1DRS testing the audio. Oh yeah, it does sound pretty hot, huh? Let's check that out. Be right back.
Roger. Just letting you know. And I don't know who else is here, just kind of tuning in. Hello, Rich, and whoever else. Thought I heard Isaac, but I'm not sure. And N1DRS, I'll be listening.
Thank you, Dave.
Hey, you're welcome, morning, buddy.
Sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm just over here hanging out, listening to the engineers. Them talking about the brick. That's the brick. The new radio they got.
Oh, is that what they're running? Okay, yeah. Like I said, I just tuned in here. I was on the higher bands talking to my brother and stuff, and thought he had to go, so I came off and came down here to see if anybody was around, and heard Mike, and then Rich, and now you.
No, that's Rich. Rich is the engineer.
Oh,
He's the
that's
one
why.
that's doing the evaluation on the new radio that you bought. Rich, go ahead. Everyone be here.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. Dave, I got the brick too. And I was just explaining it to Mike. I sent him pictures. I'll send you pictures as well. And the Hermes board, they did everything on one board, the amp and the Hermes. They incorporated a pretty decent filter. It looks better than the Hermes Light 2 filter, but they all work pretty much the same. Filter's a filter. Has nothing to do with receive, as far as getting interference from an adjacent frequency. That's all done in the software. Low pass, high pass filters. It's just like, if you got a neighbor on 40 meters, you're on 80 meters, you get a little bit more rejection there. That's what those filters are doing there. But but if you're on a band and you're getting interference from somebody above you, below you, that's their software. Okay, I said that already, Okay, anyway, I'm going to send you some pictures of the brick, too. It's actually pretty nice. It'll do 20 watts, according to Brian. They want you to run it at 15. The paperwork originally said 20 watts, so it's enough power to run any mercury.
Hey, real quick, Dave, is that better?
And go again.
Yeah, it seemed like my microphone, when I plugged in my camera, it selected my webcam 920, and it was actually, the mic was on 920. So I don't know how that worked, but I think I was talking through the camera.
It's still cranking, man.
I don't know how that worked, but I think I was talking through the camera. Okay, so we'll back it down. Let's see. I backed it down more. Is that better?
Yeah, I mean it sounds like you're not on. It's weird. The microphone's cranking, even though you're backing it down. It's like this right here, Mike. If I had to try to mimic it, it's like this.
Yeah, that sounds good. You sound like you're on a 148 GTL.
Yeah, man. Well, from the smallest to the tallest, you come and say hi, man. All right.
All right, Michael. When you were backing it down, I didn't hear any difference in the audio level, though. I didn't hear nothing.
All right, let's do this. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That made a big difference.
Okay, all right. Yeah, somehow while I got this YouTube thing going on, it changed something in the audio. All right, I'll have to remember that. Dave, that was funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. You know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying.
UKA.
He's just a natural. What's up there, Dougie? Noontime, sir. N2MDX.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Mike, Dave, Richie? You guys are sounding marvelous, even with the CB audio.
Come on, Breaker.
Breaker 19. Got a lot lizard here waiting for you.
Is it extra crispy, sir?
Oh, she's ready to go.
Anyway, you sounded good, brother. How's that wing rack working out for you? It's good, right?
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're on the YouTube channel. Got a couple of people in here. Everybody say hello to the N2MDX chat room.
Well, hello, YouTube. Hello, N2MDX chat room. This is KB2UKA, trying to sound as good as N1DRS.
I know, man.
Hey, question though, Doug. I changed. I'm running a different profile here at the moment. I was actually working on this one. Is this one sound okay? I was trying to just make it a little bit more mids, lower the bass down a little bit, and make it more clear.
Well, I just, you're a little wider than 4, so I just went out to hear the whole thing. It sounds pretty damn good to me.
Yeah, just some, I'm finally, I got a bunch of different profiles I'm working on, just, going back and forth, and I found a cool feature I wouldn't say it's a feature.
Got some more pictures, guys.
I found a little, what the hell did I just do? Something on the ultra curve. I didn't realize I can kind of shift everything with a couple turns, and just a feature that it had in there I didn't know I could do, and it kind of playing with that a little bit.
No, it sounds very, very good. It sounds marvelous. Hey, Richie, did you see? I'm sorry to change the subject. I don't want to forget. Did you see they updated the FPGA firmware to version 21 on the G2?
Yeah, did it during the week.
Yeah, I did it last night, and I think the P2 app is as of April 5th.
Well, I do them all. It's all up to date on that. I did the 21, and that's taken care of. He did it last week. He did that update. I follow everything, and it was. I don't think it made any difference. What the hell was it for? It was for the bit 0 for wideband, something with the watchdog. What was that software we rewrite? Something, some Ridex
I
app.
put the stupid wire in the back.
Where he writes.
They should have just took the speaker out.
You need for the bandwidth.
Take the stupid speaker out.
Yeah, I saw
a
fan
there.
The change log. It's something. I think there was a CW update in there, or something like that. Hey, Mikey, you're on the Brick 2?
No, I'm on the Hermes, but I'm looking at the Hermes, the Brick 2. That I was just thinking something here. Why the hell did they put a stupid speaker in the Brick 2? Should have took that crap out and just put the fan there. That's just me. Should have put a fan there. Not blowing in, just blowing dust, just sucking out air. That's all. I just rather have the fan than a speaker, but whatever.
Interesting. Well, what would be cool with that? You mount it on your dashboard and you use it mobile.
Yeah, I don't know. If people got other options for speakers, especially, nowadays with Bluetooth.
Yeah, true that. Richie, with the 10E, what's that going to run? Protocol 2? That's all it's going to need, right?
Nope, it's only Protocol 1.
Really? Okay. All right, very cool. But you'll be able to run Pi on it.
You run the computer, any Pi, SDR, yeah.
Richie, what do you do with that TS2000 in the back?
You can see that, Mike? Yeah, I won't get rid of it. I bought that brand new. That was a birthday gift to myself back in 2016 or 17. And that was the last of the line, the B model with all the corrections. I love that radio.
The last one wasn't in 19, it was 16?
The B revision, anything with a B in front of the serial number was the latest revision. They did all the updates. Saying I got the last one, but it was towards the end of the line. 2016 or 16.
Put it on the ear so we can hear it, man.
What's up, Isaac?
How are you doing there, Doug?
Sounding marvelous, sounding good.
I know, Steve.
There's no rain today yet. I was just outside in
Steve,
a t-shirt.
I don't like the way this looks.
Maybe it's going to feel like spring this week. We'll see.
You know, it's just
paper down there, man.
I just don't like.
Pencil and paper and go down to the N2MDX KTH there, girl.
I doubled with you. What'd you say?
I want to go by KTH, but I'm going to take a pencil and paper. There you go.
Oh, to write down his settings?
Yeah, man. I need
Did I lose it?
I need to go by his house, man. I'm down in Montserrat, down there talking the other day, and then he turned around the antenna.
I mean, this is like. Come on.
I think,
look at the wire, Steve.
Your next purchase should be an optimized.
This is like frayed wire. One of those wires come loose, you flap over, it hit a diode.
You must be listening to my.
One of those SMT components. I mean, come on. Seriously, $600? Yeah, I think I'll wait for the Anon 10E. Thank you. I mean, not even a cheap Chinese Hermes has anything like that in there. Yeah, you wouldn't see me buy one of these. Ain't happening. I'd be pissed. Glad I didn't buy one of these. See, stuff like this, well, some people might say, oh, it's nothing. Nah, it bothers me. I don't want to see stuff like this. Especially if I hand it over $600.
I don't follow any guidelines. The only thing I did was the only thing I was doing in the beginning where I was really screwing up was I wasn't doing.
They better correct that and make a
V3. The levels in between each one, and I still don't have them perfect.
And get rid of that stupid speaker in the back and put a fan.
And the other thing I don't do is
not blowing in,
people
sucking
say,
out.
oh, you want to keep the leveler at 0, and I find that, at least for me, incorrect. I find between -8 to minus, like, say, 3 or 5 or 7 on
the funny
peaks,
thing, Steve, is that
is perfect for my voice. If I can make it go
everything
to 0,
else, like the board came out pretty good,
I'll
right?
turn it up, and that's 0 right there. But to me, that's
I think the
I'm cranking out the speakers. It seems a little ridiculous.
The board.
You're talking about the mic meter, right? So, well, there's different schools.
The board, the layout looks pretty good.
You can come in.
It's like you have you got some, and it's that little black board with the solder. I don't know, look a little cheesy. But the main board looked okay. You're gonna do all that, make it all right, make it perfect.
Like
so
-13, somewhere around
that's just
there.
me.
I then bring the gain up with the mic gain to be close to 0. Or you could come in at -3, and then you got to drop, and then you want to actually drop the gain to the levels that you're talking about. So I don't think either one is right or wrong. Like for you, when you went to 0 just now, it started to approach being overdriven.
100%. See, what I do is I run my preamp a little hot, and then I use my composer to settle it in. Like, for example, if I shut it off, you can see that I'm coming in hot into my composer, and then when the composer on, I use that to tone it down, and then I can fine tune the levels that I want to go into the EQ. Now, is that right or wrong? Hell if I know, but it worked for me there. Over.
No, it sounds good. And I know when I go through the compressors, my gain drops tremendously. And then I have to use, my compressors have makeup gain. So then I have to use makeup gain to bring up the level before it goes to the next plug-in or next analog gear. My wife and daughter just came out here. We are going out to lunch, so I got to get out of here, boys. But I'll be on a little bit later. Mike, Dave, Isaac, Richie, good to hear you guys. All sounding great. KB2, UKA.
All right, there, Dougie. Take care. Catch you in a little bit. N2MDX.
Bye-bye, Doug. From Kevy 1B.
Yes, sir. 7-3.
From the voice that makes New York noise.
What did you say, Dave? The voice that what?
The voice that makes New York moist.
Oh, boy.
Mikey, you got more mail.
All right, more mail. Mail time. What is that, Blue's Clues?
You got mail. Oh, God. Showing my age.
That was the days, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I used to get it. You know what's funny? You know, not much has changed, all joking aside. I get banned from Facebook just as much as I did on those bulletin boards back in the 90s.
Richie, you got this poor TS2000 in this photo. It's just being abused right now. Just sell it to me for a really good price. I'll clean it up, make it nice. I'll make it work.
Mikey, you didn't notice the amps? The amps are worth more than the radio.
No, I seen them. Those are very nice. I could use one of those. What are you doing with them?
Well, I didn't break. I took the antennas down, but left the setup where it was.
Yeah, I could use one of them from my repeater here.
Oh, I got many more.
All right, so let's make a deal.
No way, Jose. I got RF Concepts. I got Mirage. I got TE Systems. I got Tokyo High Power.
Come on. You got so many, though.
High power upstairs.
Yeah, I think, Dave, you got the same 2-meter amp as me. I think we were talking about that, right?
I don't know. Which one do you have? I sold one of them to Jay. I sold Jay the, what was it? The 350 HL, I think it was. I sold Jay. But I still have I bought that at HRO. I still have the 500 or the 550 that I bought from Japan.
Yeah, I got the 500. I had the HL 350. I think it was DX 350. I had 2 of them actually at one time, and I got rid of them. They had the built-in preamp. The 500 don't have the preamp, but you don't need it. You want to use mass-mounted preamp anyway. The one on the unit brings in too much noise if the feed line is long, but mass-mounted is better. Yeah, it'll do 600 watts. On low, you have high drive, low drive. So I think it's 5 watts in gives you 500 out. If you put 6 watts in or something like that, you get 600 out. After that, it's no longer linear. So you have 100 watts headroom. And then the step in the increases are not linear. So 600 watts is max from that amp.
K1RT.
Hey, what's up there, Mr. Russ? N2MDX. Welcome in.
Good.
Yeah, 24 watts, Dave, on the high drive gives you 600.
Yeah, on the, I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys ever played with the 2-meter, well, I know Rich has, but I'll tell you that 350, Rich, by far has the best preamp I've ever seen on any radio or any amplifier ever. It was the only one where you turn it on and would actually bring in signals clear as a bell. Unlike the Mirages and all those where it would bring in, it would make it look like everybody's S9, but they'd still be in the static. They're over.
Correct. It had a nice low noise preamp. Provided, though, it made a difference. As long as you used a minimum of LMR 400 and you kept it, no more than 100 feet of length.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back to listening here, and good afternoon, Russ, and one dear Russ.
I see how it is. I come on and you leave too.
I'm not leaving. These guys are very temperamental, so I like to listen. Like Eddie, we get a lot of knowledge here.
That's why you put me in trouble when I was down there? That's what Richie said. Poor guy, that doesn't talk that much. That Sunday afternoon down there, he was gay. I was quite surprised.
Oh, man, that was funny. Yeah, I forgot what I gotta look it up. I forget what I put you on the cluster, but I put you. I think I put you the king of Maserat on the cluster, man. I just started laughing. I just sat back and laughed.
I know. I don't know where people come from, man. I said, beat me to my. Oh my God, man! I Richie up there just listening. No help for Richie there. Go.
Oh yeah, I put like Rare DX King of Maserat. It doesn't even have to be true, but everybody had to call you there, over.
Man, I don't know. When I'm done, I have to go get a glass of water, man, and I went right in the shower and turned on the water cleaner down there. It's always hot, man. So I just turn. Sometimes it doesn't mean no heat in the water, man. I just turned it on and go sleep when I was done.
I hear you. Okay,
I was cursing Dave up and down. I'm like, okay, me and Isaac, we're going to go to 20 meters now. We can talk, and me and him get a good one-on-one. We got a lot to say. He's been gone for a while. We got a lot to talk about. And next thing you know, boom, I'm like, son of a gun. And it's like a hornet's nest going nuts. And I said, okay, you did that to me 2-3 times now.
That was N2MDX caused it, man.
Get a puppy, they said. It'd be easy, they said. Yeah! Don't get a puppy.
Oh, Russ, for 2 years.
God bless you.
They're anxious, rambunctious for the first 2 years.
Yeah, that's usually when we're getting first or second year from shelters. That's what we usually do here. But, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've got a puppy. I had a Jack Russell at one time. But, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can train them now. Now they can act exactly the way you want them to.
That's what I told them.
Yep. She's eating boots nicely. She's eating shoes nicely already. She dragged my shoe off. She's just about as big as my shoe. The damn dog took off with it.
Yeah, you gotta buy them toys. You gotta get them their own toys.
Oh my God! I got a whole living room full of toys for Jen. Man, she drowns them with toys. She's like a toy hoarder lady that gives the dog toys. It's like, oh my God! No, she's got plenty. So no, it's all learning curve, and you know how it goes. So figure it out. And right now, just chewing on a chair. Anyway, so yeah, that's my afternoon here. Just had some breakfast/lunch. Made some. Get away from my scale! A little stinker. Anyways, I made some eggs with some heavy whipping cream, some cottage cheese, and a little bit of mustard. And I'll tell you what, scrambled eggs, those were delicious today.
You put whipping cream on there? Did you whip it to butter?
No. I did use a little butter in the pan, but no, just some whipped, whipping cream. in the.
No. I'm eating a cookie. I'm sorry. I know you mix it with the eggs. You scramble it with the egg.
Cookie. Oh my. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy.
These Belvita cookies, the crunchy with the blueberry.
Oh yeah, those are good. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Right now, I probably would have had about 10 Reese's peanut butter cups today. Any more?
We did. I used to do that too. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, we take a little heavy cream, put that in the egg, scramble it up.
Yeah, right.
You guys got some serious problems.
Oh, my grandmother taught me that. All the old Italians, they would take the heavy cream, mix it with the egg, and scramble it up.
Yeah, nice and creamy. I'll tell you what. I mean, I'm used to scrambling the hell out of the egg. Nothing else, just egg. Or actually, I'll do a light scramble usually. But since I did this carnivore/keto deal here, I've been looking for different recipes to make things taste better. And I'll tell you what, I never would have thought of doing, yeah, it just makes it light and fluffy and pretty good.
Did you use bacon?
Oh, I can. I love bacon. And you know what? I don't care what they say, cholesterol, that stuff is delicious.
Well, they're blaming the removal of fat from our diet as part of the problem with the diabetes.
Oh yeah, fats are definitely a good thing, I guess. It's the high fructose corn syrup and all this other crap that we're used to eating. And it's I tell you what, I feel so much better not doing that anymore. But still, I do miss a little Debbie every once in a while.
We got N2MDX in the chat room.
He went to chat. That's because me and Russ, we got these massive signals, and we were squashing them. We were squashing them like a bug, Russ.
Oh, really? Yeah? You see did you get that email from me, the pictures of the inside of this thing?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's how he builds them. He puts the computer in there. He had the Hermes intact in there. He has an amplifier in there, I believe, too.
Yep, audio amplifier. And he's got some other board that he made. I don't even know what that is. I took a few photos before, but, when I was going through it. But, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I figured he'd put a cover over the microphone connector going into the Hermes, but, no, I just left her loose.
DRS said you're all sheep.
He got, remember that custom Hermes Ramon did? That's what Russ is on.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's, soon I'll have another one. I built a whole other Hermes here. I got a computer I'm working on. I put another a good video card in it, and I'm still waiting for an adapter for this new power supply I got. So this one here will be on the back burner because this is the kitchen radio. But yeah, I'll put the other one in the shack, and we'll have that hooked up to some real amplifiers here. Well, bigger amplifiers, anyways. Be able to run my logging program and all that other stuff. This thing here is very limited what you can do, especially when I made the mistake and upgraded to Windows 11.
Well, Russ, that was one of the things I didn't like. He used he didn't know. He used a slower mini PC. You could just put a faster mini PC in there. All you do is take that one out, plug in a faster one. I'll send you a link. It's just pulls it. In fact, that's all you have to do. A Bose game. Jay, like the one that Jay got. I think Jay got the mini PC like the guys on 209, when they built their Hermes. It's called the Bose game. It's a Ryzen 9 chip in there. It's got a nice 680 mobile graphics, plenty of graphics for theaters.
Hey, what's up there, David?
Hey, what's happening, guys? What's new in the world?
Good to hear you. Good to hear you, N2MDX.
Say morning, I meant afternoon. Nothing new, just rag chewing.
Yeah, hey, Mike.
Hey, David, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, why is your IMD so bad? Are you running something that should have adaptive pre-distortion?
Yeah, it just went out on me. I'm running the live stream, so it just kicked out, but it's back on again. Thank you, Dave.
No, it's not. I'm looking at you in the waterfall. It looks pretty ratty, but the audio sounds like it's overdriven. Rich, do you concur?
Yeah, the thing is, like I said, I have a bunch of things going on. I've backed it down again. For some reason, when I run this live stream, it does this.
And when he backed it down, it cleaned up quite a bit.
Yeah, I said I'm running a live stream, so I don't know why it's interfering with my radio.
You know, as long as you're aware of it, I just want to make you aware of it, Mike.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm running a live stream. For some reason, it's interfering with my radio. I don't know why. Usually it doesn't.
Anyway, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon from Cape Cod, K1RTX.
So, Russ, like I was saying, you could get that. I'll send you a link. It's pretty much the same size, and if anything, it might be smaller, but it'll fit right in there. So you take that one out, and all you do is plug in the HDMI, whatever he's got plugged in. It's just going to be the same thing.
Yeah, I've been looking into it. I figured, maybe I'll just let this one slide the way it is. But yeah, it's an older one. But I've been looking into them. I think I can do something pretty good, even just at $150, $200.
Yeah, I think it's a Calamari computer, if I'm not mistaken.
Calamari. Hey, you got any calamari sauce with that?
It's a B-Link.
Okay, so he used it. All right, I didn't know what he used. I know he used a calamari in one I was going to get, but I didn't like it. So I wanted to use my own Hermes. I wanted to use my own PC. I just wanted him to put it together.
Hey, Mike, what happened to your hair?
I shaved it. I got to shave some more for the summer. I usually bick it, but yeah, it's gone. I shaved it.
One of these days,
yeah, at least it's not raining today.
Just a regular old 40-meter dipole.
I'm going to shut down this live stream, and I'm going to put everything back and see if my audio is back to normal. I'll be right back. N2MDX. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the live stream. I appreciate everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out the GitHub, get the latest skins, meter packs, and all that good stuff. I did put up a new video on YouTube for the Pi Mini, Part 3. We did that this morning. And 1111. You're crazy, DRS. And hello, O2X and everybody else that's watching. Leave my head alone. Take care, guys. 7-3. We'll be on the air here. Bye.